Hey, what's up? My name is Samuel Leeds. I did a video last week, a property video, and got loads of amazing questions. If you have questions, comment below. Next week, check out for the video. And of course, don't forget to smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bell on. That way, when I do my video next week answering your questions, you're gonna get a ping and you're gonna see the video. So let's see what we got from last week. Some great questions. Jimbo says, hi Samuel, I have a question. I'm going to sell my house and move into rented accommodation. Smart. Good idea. Then we'll use my equity of £250,000 to invest in property. Would you buy one place, cash, and BRR and pull most money out? Or would you buy lots of single lets, HMOs, etc. if you were me? Thanks. I don't know if that's supposed to say thanks in advance. Listen, Jimbo, it takes just as much effort to buy one big property as it does to buy as it does to buy one small property. So if you're gonna use that 250 grand and you're gonna buy lots of single lets, it's gonna be quite a process and you're gonna buy them and mess around. If you're advanced and you know your stuff, if it was me, I would use that 250 grand, I'd invest it into one property. I'd buy a piece of land, build some houses and then pull my money out because it's just as much effort. If you're just starting out and you've got 250 grand, you might wanna say, I'll start with 25 grand in a little small property, get some landlord experience, get my confidence up. So it really depends on what you're trying to achieve. If I had 250 grand, one deal every time. Hope that helps. Next, Zach Gregory. Great videos and great enthusiasm. Thanks. My question is, why rent where you live? If the rent would cost the same as a mortgage, then why not get a mortgage instead? You could then rent out rooms and claim $7,500 tax-free. Yes, you could. You can even change it over to a buy-to-let later down the line if you want. You also benefit from needing much lower deposit in the first place, not to mention capital appreciation. Just wanted to hear your thoughts on it. Listen, Zach, you've clearly thought this through, okay? And you've clearly watched my videos where I'm saying rent where you live. I rent where I live. Generally speaking, as a principle, people think that they should buy their own house, and isn't it a great investment? And it's not, because if you buy somewhere to live, it's not gonna make you any money. It's actually gonna lose you money. So my argument is use your savings and your investment money to actually invest. Don't buy stuff. Don't buy a car and buy a house and buy this and buy that. Rent stuff and pay for it out of the investment money. It makes sense. However, I mean, you've mentioned the idea of buying somewhere. You could put down a smaller deposit, correct? And then you could rent the rooms out. Listen, if you have really thought this through and you're prepared to buy a house and you're prepared to rent rooms out in your home and you're thinking strategically, because most people when they buy somewhere to live, they don't think strategically. They think, I like this house. But if you're combining the two and the maths work, then fine. Buy a house, live in it, rent the rooms out, be strategic, and then switch it to buy-to-let later. Maybe that's an okay plan, okay? But just generally speaking, what happens, like this house, my house, if I bought this house, number one, I wouldn't want to rent the rooms out because I want it to be my house. So I wouldn't want to do that. Number two, the money I'd have to put down to buy this house, I'm much better off renting it because I can't. It's just a commercial, I just can't. So I think you're a switched on guy. I can tell from the way you phrase the questions I can tell you're a switched on guy. So for you, I think if you do it strategically, rent the rooms out, I wouldn't condemn that. But generally speaking, I think people need to get out of the mindset of buying their house to live in, you know? So hope that helps. Zach, I'd love to know your thoughts on my response. So if you're watching, comment below and I hope you are watching. Alpha Moments. Samuel, question for you that seems to be slowing down my whole process. Is there such a thing as trying to overthink an entry into the property market? Learn a lot from your channel and other resources and wanting to create a business that will utilize the findings for a 10-year plan and possible exit at that point. But in trying to make sure I have literally everything thought about, I'm slowing down the process. Am I overthinking things? Yes, you are overthinking things. You cannot figure everything out. It's impossible. You can't even have a 10-year plan. Get a 1-month plan and then go and friggin' make it happen. Stop thinking, I need to have a 10-year plan, I need to figure it all out before I do anything. You are overthinking, yes. SR100, question for deal sourcing. I found a lot of info in your videos, thanks, at the crash course, good job, and online about both compliance and financial side of things. The one area which seems to be unspoken of is how to physically pack the deals. Usually in an email, Excel spreadsheet, PowerPoint, or is it something else? Thanks in advance. Yeah, so if I'm stacking the deal, as in packaging it, I'll just put some literature together. It could be an Excel spreadsheet, it could be just points on an email, some pictures, some market research, put that together, and then that's your little pack then. That's like your sales presenter. That's like, this is the deal, and this is my research. And there's no magic way to do it. And also, you're gonna get better as you go on. So the first time you write down all the info, it's gonna be separate. Maybe find someone else that's packaging and selling deals, ask them to look at their deals and then use their template. I mean, I'm always very happy for you to copy my templates from deals that I've sold in the past. But just put the information down. Just put it down. Don't worry about, should it be like this or what format? Just put the information down and put it out there. Hope that helps. Good job though, well done. Okay, Donita. How do I go about converting a 3-bed flat above a retail shop into a HMO? All 3 are double rooms, fire safety, HMO regs guidance on council website are not very black and white. I've also tried to approach a HMO officer to come around to guide me with what they'd like changed, but they refused to send one. Many thanks. They should not do that. Ring them back. Ring them back and say to the council and say, I'm turning this into a HMO. Your website is not clear. I will pay. They'll normally charge 75 up to £100. Normally they'll come for free, but these guys are clearly not great people. I will pay, please come. Because I don't want to rent this out illegally. I need that's what the council are for. They need to give you the information. And if they don't, take their name. Say, oh, you're saying that you won't send anybody and you won't help me on this. Okay, what's your name, please? Your full name, as I'd like to send a letter of complaint. Like, they need to give you the information. I've never had that happen. I've never had them not give you the information or come out and you might have to pay. You have to pay a small fee. All right, last one. If a tenant moves in without signing an AST contract, will this make it easier to evict them if needs be? No, never. Always need a contract. If you've got no contract, you're gonna really struggle to get them out because you've got no grounds. You need a contract, AST. Hope you found that video useful. I hope you learned a lot. Don't forget to comment your questions below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, show some support, and subscribe, turn the notification bells on. If you want to come to the Property Investors Crash Course, which is a 2-day property program, it's very good. It's a very good program and you're going to have your mind blown and so many doors are going to open for you at the crash course. You can get your free ticket on the house. There's a £1 booking fee, but you can get your free ticket right over here. Don't forget to subscribe as well over here. Thanks so much. Book on the crash course, subscribe. I'll see you next time.